Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of Eating on a Budget. If you're new to the channel, when I make budget meals, they're truly for people who are on extreme budgets, unsure if they'll be able to afford the next meal for their family. I get lots of comments from people that say they could eat the entire meal I'm making for a family by themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. They should be grateful they can afford to eat all they want. But there's people out there that are grateful for every meal they have and they eat just to live, and when you're on an extreme budget, you make the best out of the food you can afford, and you stretch the meals out as much as you can. So in some cases, the serving size may be smaller than your normal serving size. That's enough talking, let's get to today's meal, which is the family-size shrimp Alfredo with garlic toast that will feed 8 people for $7 or 88 cents per person. All of the ingredients came from my own personal adult playground, the Dollar Tree. If you're unfamiliar with the Dollar Tree, everything at the Dollar Tree only costs $1 or less. As you've seen in previous Dollar Tree videos, some of the food can be sketchy and downright scary. Here's an example. This is a bacon-wrapped chopped beef steak burger I got at the Dollar Tree. When I cut it open, the meat was white. Maybe it was an albino cow? But that's what I mean by sketchy. It didn't look or taste like beef, and in my opinion was unfit for human consumption. Evidently, Chefs Requested saw this video and started whining about a YouTuber making a negative video about their product, which at the time, I was the only channel that made a recent negative video about their products. They even admitted in their Facebook post that this was a failed product and they discontinued it. So they evidently agree with me. They just don't want me telling other people that their product is crap. I guess the truth hurts. Needless to say, they went out of business about a month after my video. I have no idea if I had anything to do with that, but they should have gone out of business for selling crap like this. Alright, I've rambled on enough about everything except today's video. So let's get started. In a large pot of boiling water, add salt, and then 16 ounces of penne pasta. Give it a good mix and cook the noodles for 2 minutes less than what the directions call for on the box. They'll finish cooking in the Alfredo sauce. While the noodles were cooking, we got our garlic toast onto a baking tray. And remember, we're making the most out of what we can afford. So there were only 6 pieces of Texas toast in the box, and I'm trying to serve 8 people. So I cut the pieces of toast in half, so now we had 12 pieces, so everyone gets a piece, and some can have 2 pieces. I could have also only cut 4 pieces of toast in half to give me the 8 servings that I needed, and save the 2 remaining pieces for a future meal. Just an idea to make the most out of what you have. So the Texas toast went into a 425-degree oven for about 8 minutes. Once the penne pasta is almost al dente, drain it, but do not rinse. If you rinse your noodles, you're washing away the starch that makes the sauce stick to the pasta. As you can tell, I'm using the same pot the pasta was cooked in. That's what all the white stuff is on the bottom and the sides. And I felt the need to tell that to you, the people, because someone will comment my nonstick pan is peeling and that my family is consuming the Teflon, and pretty soon all of us will have horns growing out of our foreheads unless I buy a new pot. So that's 1 pot for the entire dish, so it's not only inexpensive, but it's also easy cleanup. And for the pan I cooked the toast on, just remove the foil and the pan is clean. I have the pot on medium heat and then added 2 cans of Alfredo sauce. I was initially worried this wouldn't be enough sauce, but it ended up being the perfect amount. So bring the Alfredo sauce up to a simmer and ensure it's warmed through. Once the sauce is thoroughly heated, add the pasta and give it a good mix. After everything is well coated, let the pasta cook for 2 minutes. Then add 3 2-ounce bags of shrimp. I added them in when they are still frozen, but you can thaw them if you choose to. These shrimp are small and already cooked, so all we wanted to do was heat them up. After 1 minute, the shrimp were warmed through, and now it was time to pull our toast out and eat. And there you have it. For $7, you get a shrimp Alfredo with penne pasta and garlic toast meal that'll feed 8 people, which works out to be 88 cents a person. I kept this dish extremely basic for the purpose of the video, but you can add any extra seasonings you want, or fresh or frozen vegetables, or even leftover vegetables. Make it the way you want it, and use what you have, because after all, you're the one that's going to eat it. Whether you're on a budget or not, this was a delicious, satisfying meal. It was actually a little bit better than I thought it would be. If you have any budget meal ideas that you'd like to see me do, please let me know in the comments. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.